this is the new Ruko F11 GIM2 drone. Now, I had the previous model, which was fine for a budget sort of drone. There was a few little issues with it. It was okay, but they've brought out a new model now, which has got some more enhanced features. What I have noticed with this is the pitch quality is considerably better. It is a lot smoother in its flight and its filming. It has similar functionality to the previous version, but it just seems to have improved and upped the game for Ruko in the F11 GIM2. Now, one of the things I have noticed is that you can occasionally still see the propellers in the picture, but I think that's really only in sort of high winds when it's trying to turn against itself to keep it in a straight line, and it brings it slightly into field of view. Nothing major. At the end of the day, this is a budget drone, so it's not going to be up there with the likes of DJI, but then again, they cost twice as much, so you're not going to get that sort of quality. But it does seem to work incredibly well in comparison to the last model. So if you're new into the drone market and you're looking at buying yourself a drone that can do some decent distance, get some good footage and filming, is fairly easy to control, and is in the budget, then this could be the drone for you. Right, so I'm now fully attached to the drone. According to this, I have full GPS signal, full Wi-Fi connection, full battery, everything is all good. So let's take her up. Start record. Now I'm going to test out a couple of modes that didn't work the last time. One was the follow me. So I'm going to go on here and do image follow. So we slide to the right here, tap on my image. It says lost the target already. Try drawing a square around it. Target lost, reselect. I'm in a green box. Now this should just pivot on point and turn and follow me. So yeah, that is doing that now. That's working. Now when I tried this a few times before, what wasn't working was the GPS follow. So we'll come out of that. I'm going to go to GPS follow. I have full GPS. Okay, it's backed away from me a little bit. Let's see if this works. So this now should just follow my phone and keep me in view of the camera. So it's now going behind me. Not really keeping me that central. See if I can straighten it up a bit. Seems to be heading in towards the hedges a little bit, I don't know why. Yeah, that's working. So it does roll towards it, I bet it will go in the hedges. Whoa, yeah. Let's take it out now, okay. Right, now I've moved it, it's come off GPS. Whoa! And flown it straight backwards into a brambly bush. One of them is staying on, one propeller. Switch that off. That was dodgy. I'm not sure what happened there. Obviously it went into a tree because it doesn't have sensors, which is fair enough. But I don't know why it didn't stop completely. It was almost upside down in the bush, but one propeller, as you can see there, possibly, was just spinning like mad. I'm going to see what the circle around me works like. It's been recalibrated now. Let's take off. Again, we have full GPS. Now, on the previous model, the circle round points of interest. This is when circling, control the left or right steering rod to change the clockwise or counter-clockwise flight of the aircraft. When circling, control the forward or backward steering rod to change the size of the circle radius. So the circle radius we can change here from 16 feet to 42 feet. So I'm just going to put this at 16 feet. And start it. So it's shot up in the air. Seems to be going quite a long way out. It's turning round. Okay, so it's starting the radius, but it's doing it from, well, 50 feet up in the air. So they can't actually see me. Well, can just. So let's see if I can find a way of changing the height. Okay, so I can bring it down myself manually. Nope, it won't come down. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, this is right above my head. You can't actually see me here because the camera doesn't go down directly 90 degrees. So let's try it again. Point of interest. And go, so it'll now go straight up. And it will fly away 29 feet. Turn around. And then do a point of interest. But it won't do it at a low level. So you can see I'm in the shot. It'll only do it at a set height for some reason. I'm going to go into the settings and see if I can change anything on that, because that isn't ideal. It just shows you the top of your head. I've got many attractive parts, but the top of my head is probably the least. The only parameters I've got are like maximum distance and height and return altitude. Okay, let's try a point of interest. Further away. So it's sort of pointed back almost towards me. And now it's going around in a circle. It's basically just giving you a panoramic view around. Yeah, you can't seem to choose a point of interest to go around it. You can't press on the screen to choose a building for it to circle around, for example, like you can on the DJI. It will just do a circle at a set height, and again, well, this is at 56 feet, but that's probably because that was the height I set it at, but it seems to have a minimum height of 50 feet that it would do this manoeuvre at. So you've also got things like gesture photo and gesture record, so you can use your hand to do it and it will take a picture or a video of you. Just going to head this back towards me. Different filters, and then you've got route rules as well, so you can set it to do certain things, so you can tell it to go in a certain route. Now, I am not going to do that, quite simply because the last time I did it, it pretty much flew into a tree a long way away and I couldn't control it. So let's try it on sport mode. So this is on a higher speed mode. I am heading towards a bird. I think the pitch quality is much better. And the stability seems a lot better on this model of drone as well. So it definitely made some good changes to it. Some nice woodlands around there to do a camp in. It's quite good for doing a recce, so you can have a nose and see what sort of woodlands there are dotted about that you can sneak out and do a stealthy little camp on. So I'm heading roughly towards me now. Let's send it back. See, the pitch quality seems a lot better than it did on the last model. Stability seems better. You do occasionally get the propeller in the picture, which is what the last one did as well, but this seems to work a lot better on this new version. Can't see it yet. Oh, there it is. I was going to try the return to home. Let's test that out. Just pushed it a little way away.
Return home.
Okay, so it's turned around. I haven't put the height that high on this. Can't remember what it was. 65 feet. No, it's 216 it's on. And that's not 216, so it didn't actually go up. But it's dropping pretty much in front of me, so that's quite good.
Stop, return home.
And she's down. So with this new controller now, the cable to plug into your phone just wraps around the back, and it does fit a large phone. I mean, this is a Samsung Galaxy S24, which is one of the biggest you'll get, and it's got a chunky case in it as well. Also the bugger. The joysticks are similar to the DJI, where you can safely store them underneath. You also have buttons on here, so you can take a photo, change the speed, take a video, or you've got the return to home as well. So you've got quick shortcut emergency buttons should you get in a panic. If you're interested in buying this drone, I'll put a link in the description below where you can purchase it. And also there'll be a code that you can get a discount if you use on their website. You can buy it from various different places, but if you get it direct from the code and the link, then you get yourself a better deal, hopefully. Anyway, if you're into drones, gadgets, that sort of thing, and you like the video, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, then hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all on the next one.